I am not a morning person and I love to sleep in. I actually created a 15-minute buffer which makes me wake up 15 minutes earlier, and I spend that time in bed really just feeling the energy of my thoughts and not attaching any meanings to anything. Some mornings I find myself waking up a bit more anxious than others because there's something I know I have to do that day, or maybe I went to bed with a thought that I wasn't complete with. So I love to allow myself to feel what I'm feeling, and I only put my feet on the ground until I'm good with whatever it is. I find this really helps me channel the rest of my day with a different energy. If I get up straight with that anxiety or that stress or just maybe a negative thought or emotion, even if it's a bad dream that I had, whatever it is, I've noticed that it has a negative impact if I don't take these 15 minutes to really just sit in bed, breathe slowly, and process my being that day. Tip number 2, whenever I get out of bed and I start my day while I'm making my coffee or just, turning on my laptop to check my emails, while I'm in the process of doing those mundane tasks, I try and think about things I'm grateful for and things that I can acknowledge that are special in my life. And I like to thank the universe for them. Tony Robbins has a great priming exercise, and he recommends that you take 10 minutes in the morning to do this exercise. I find it really helps, but for me sometimes going through that motion feels like effort, whereas while I'm doing mundane tasks, whether it be picking up my outfit or making my coffee, I like to put myself in a position of gratitude and just remind myself how grateful and lucky I am for my health, for my friends, for my family, for this furball, and just really feel that gratitude. It's insane how much it can shift a negative thought or just puts you in a really great state where you can radiate for the rest of your day. And tip number 3, this is a bit of a special tip. I don't recommend, well, you could do it every day if you wanted to, but it's something that I recommend people do if they're in a really depressed state, in that phase or in a bad phase in their life. And this is something that I've done a handful of times when I felt I really needed to lift my spirits over the past few years. This isn't actually my idea. I went to Bali many years back, part of my backpacking trip, and I went to see a spiritual healer. His name is Chok Rai. And Chok Rai is very well known. He's the second most popular healer in Bali. People come all around the world to come see this guy. So when I went to see him, he did his reading on me, and it was a fascinating experience. And after me, there was another girl that he gave advice to, and she suffered from severe depression. He said something interesting. He said, when you wake up in the morning, I want you to stand in front of the mirror, smile, and then pretend like you're taking your smile and eat it and swallow it and feel that joy in your body. And at first I was like, wow, that's interesting. And then one day I was thinking about my Bali trip and I was down, and I basically just decided to try it out, as weird as it was. And it was interesting. Like, I actually felt it, and it was a cool practice. So this is not a routine thing. It's something you can certainly make your routine if it's something that you feel will help you on a daily basis, which I don't see why it wouldn't. But it's really beneficial if you're feeling really down in life and you're in a rut and you just are in a negative state. So it's a great way to just take your happiness and joy and internalize it and feel it. So I hope that these 3 strategies can help you get out of the bed in the morning differently than you do now, and can jumpstart your day with more positivity and gratitude, because I promise it'll make the world of difference for the rest of your day. Oi! Okay guys, please subscribe. We need to grow our YouTube family, and let me know if you have any video topics that you would like for me to address. I love you too. I really do. Who needs makeup remover when you got this one? Oh, side note, I forgot to mention, if you have a pet, I don't have the stats on this. I probably should have researched this before doing this video, but they say that you can add life expectancy to your life if you take 1 minute every morning to consciously pet your pet. So I've noticed that I find myself, it's almost meditative when it puts you in a meditative state when you just like calmly pet your pet in the mornings. So if you have a pet, that's tip number 4. Bonus.